Just out here flexing the Jeep. I think we would aptly name that Flex Nation. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. It's beautiful here in Utah. Whenever I think about moving, I come up here. Anyways, the Jeep vlog is back. I've been talking on and on about how I'm going to mod this Wrangler. Well, today, she's going vertical, baby. Today we're gonna be installing a 2.5-inch lift kit from AEV, that's American Expedition Vehicles. I'm not looking to turn this Jeep into like the ultimate rock crawler. It's still my daily driver, but what 2.5 inches will do is it'll allow me to pick up some beefier tires. I'm thinking 35 right now. We'll see. As much fun as Flex Nation is, I'm not gonna be going down that. I'm just gonna reverse out like a coward. And then we're gonna head that way to Midway. Clayton's uncle Russ is actually gonna help out with the install. He's the professional. I'm not really sure what I do. It's like Christmas in June, baby. Russ, his garage, check this out, guys. He has a soda fountain in his garage. I'm gonna have to go with the doctor. Weird. Oh, there we go.
New track bar.
Yeah, new track bar. That's exactly what this is. Good thing we have Russ, because, yeah, I didn't know what that was. This is what we're talking about now. Bilstein Dual Sport.
Aluminum body.
Aluminum bodied shock.
100 series.
We got our springs right here. Yeah, those are hefty. Those are no joke. Everything is made in the good old USA. Pretty much everything now.
All right, let's lift it up and get it on jack stands.
Let's do it. So Russ just went and cut down a tree. This is hillbilly engineering at its finest.
Totally unsafe, don't ever do this.
No, that's an aspen tree.
Yeah.
That's deciduous. Really, really strong wood. Don't try this at home, kids. This right here is called the Persuader. So Russ said we're definitely gonna need this many times throughout the afternoon, it sounds like.
Get the Persuader. There it is.
Just a little persuasion. I'm not looking to turn this Wrangler into like the ultimate rock crawler. It's more of like an overlander, something I can go camping with my buddies, take it off-roading, but also get that great look. So I went with AEV, that's American Expedition Vehicles. The quality was kind of really what set it apart. It's one of those things where you get what you pay for, and this stuff is heavy, heavy duty. 2.5-inch Dual Sport XT suspension installation guide. This last little page is pretty cool. It has all of our torque specifications. So there's a step-by-step installation guide that we'll be walking through.
All right. I don't have the.
Do you?
I have a broken rib. I need James' strength.
My
Hand me
strength.
the camera.
My strength.
James was cranked out on that. Yeah, there we go. Any leather companies out there that watch this and like what James does? He desperately needs a new belt.
Whoa!
That is ridiculous, dude.
It's from all the Chick-fil-A. That is not a paid product placement for Chick-fil-A. I just genuinely like their chicken.
He's a poultry man.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, can you bust that shock out, or do you need to get it out of there? Yes.
You guys want to see the upgrades we're making?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're moving up in the world, boys. We are moving up. Look at that.
Just compress
Just
it.
easily
Look how slow the rebound is. Earlier, James said that I'd be doing it, and that was a lie.
I know. What's the deal? I thought I was gonna come over here,
use my tools,
drink
but-
Dr. Pepper, and chill.
What's that bumper sticker say on the Jeeps? Built, not bought.
That's right.
You gotta build it yourself, dude. You don't take it to a garage, you do it yourself. Nice. Out with you.
Yep.
Oh, dude, so little force. Wah, wah.
We are lowering the rear axle to get the springs loose. Okay, yeah, these are loose as could be.
Yeah, you got like a 2 3/4 butt by the time it, you know, settles.
Right.
Good 2.5. Honest 2.5.
Honest 2.5, that's what we like. We are making moves. I just installed the track bar relocation kit. Russ just installed these rear bum
stops.
These rear bum stops. And now, springs? Mm-hmm. Yes. New springs are in. Couldn't really film it because we needed the force of both of us to get them in. I'm trying to figure out quite how to describe this. There really are no words. But as you can see, this is not lining up. And so this is the contraption that Russ has created.
Check it now.
I just want to say that that worked flawlessly. Flawlessly, look at that, boom. Moment we've been waiting for, we got our aluminum bodied AEV dual sport suspension. All right, ladies and gentlemen, be prepared for the aluminum goodness you're about to witness. Oh, there she is, whoa. I am applying 37 pound-feet of torque to the upper bolts, 57 pound-feet of torque to this lower bolt. Yes. New shocks, new springs, track bar relocation right here. 2.5 inch rear, complete. A proper time to, well, grab some poultry, as you do.
It's chicken time.
Good poultry, good poultry. Stock ride height, AEV 2.5 inch lift ride height. Now note, it's a different day. I'm wearing a new shirt, Summit Auto Lab new swag. We are now going to start on the front end. Before we start working too hard, gotta get some drinks. Russ didn't tell me Mellow Yellows actually barks root beer. Are you kidding me?
Sorry about that.
Nah, we're all good. The doctor treated me well yesterday, but today's a barks day. Bam. Bam. I got it.
Finally got the nut off the top. Victory.
Only what? 2 minutes later, right?
That's all it was.
It only took about 2 minutes. That's it.
There was a slight delay, but it was
That's
just...
it. Well, we had to take a break for nachos, but
It's true.
other than that, we're good. I still have to go through the lefty loosey, righty tighty. Lefty loosey.
So what's in Quebec that you're headed to?
I'm headed to the Ace Spade Rally. We start in Toronto, and then work our way. I think we go to Montreal next. I honestly don't know.
Yeah,
My forearms are getting
Gotta rest
tired.
the guns. James said his upper body and shoulders were sore from golfing. I said, I don't think it was from golfing, dude.
You should have seen it, Russ. 300-yard drive after 300-yard drive. And these guys know who follow me on Instagram. You saw that Instagram story.
I saw the story.
That was a bomb.
You couldn't see the ball, but you heard the sound when you connected with it.
Yeah, exactly.
It definitely didn't sound like a slice.
It just disappeared into the night.
As we're only seeing half your hat, it just looks like it says rad. Boom.
Speaking of the Strad hat, there's a link in the description below. Bam!
Tonight, instead of poultry, we're having bovine. We're gonna have some beef.
That's right.
Some flank steak.
Clayton's cooking it up for us here shortly.
That's right. We're doing steak,
We got
potatoes.
corn on the cob and dessert. I'm assuming they're making dessert. They better be making dessert.
Yeah, we do dessert. We do dessert
Clayton, you
every
better be
week,
making
bro.
dessert, dude. New springs going in.
Ready? You guys are gonna have to forgive James. I don't know if you can hear the music. It's my choice, not his.
I actually quite like it. We got a flashlight because It's nighttime. Nighttime has fallen in Utah. We got our new springs, our new shocks, as well as the sway bar relocation bracket right there. We're going to put the tires back on.
This whole thing's ready to start over. Now, this one. Get me, Clay.
Thank you, Russ. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem, man.
She's done. She is done. She looks so much better just with that little 2.5-inch lift. Now it's a little bit dark outside, so tomorrow we're gonna take her for a proper drive, see how she feels. I'll see you guys in the morning. 2.5 inches, baby. We are finally complete. I still will be adding new tires, new wheels. We ended up working on the front lift late into the night, and so I didn't get the best footage. I just know I haven't reviewed it yet. There's the Bilstein shock, the new springs, but this right here, this is what separates AEV. This is our lower control arm. Here we have our upper control arm. This bracket is a part of the AEV kit, and what this does is it fixes the geometry, because when you lift, when you add a new shock, new springs, it's going to adjust the geometry of these control arms. This bracket returns it back to OEM. So you can see this lower control arm, how it's sitting parallel to the pavement. That's what we want. That's how Jeep designed it. And as I'm laying on the pavement in the middle of the road, thankfully, there's nobody out here. Beautiful day in Park City, once again. One of the key things with the lift kit is I didn't want it to affect the drivability. So, let's go take it for a test drive. I can notice that we're sitting higher, of course, that 2.5 inches, but just feel this little bump. We go over, and we're just cruising. The original OEM suspension was real sloppy, and when you went over a bump, you would continue to rock back and forth way too long. So here's another one. We're gonna cruise a little more speed. I'm sure you guys can't really tell, obviously, what the suspension is doing, but trust me, this suspension has so much more poise. It goes over a bump and it returns back to form nearly immediately. Driving the Jeep on the freeway going 70 miles an hour, there's no type of floating. It feels just like it did before, which is exactly what we want. Definitely a little bit more of a leap now. Brace for impact. All right, whew. I may have over-exaggerated right there, but I definitely can feel the extra 2.5 inches when getting in and out. So Jeepers, what do you guys think? What should be the next mod to the Wrangler after the tires and wheels? This AEV lift kit, you know, Russ and I, do-it-yourselfers, we were able to install this lift kit in his garage over the course of a weekend. There were a few minor hiccups here and there, we got through them, but we got the job done. And just look at her. She's looking good. She is looking good. Like Squad, where are you at? If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to drop a like. But just like that, this vlog is over, and I'm out.